What's up? Welcome to episode 3 of Painted Gold. I gotta say, I'm really surprised that you're still here. I'm pretty shocked in general that we're still here.
I am too, buddy.
Welcome back. Yo, we've been having a pretty fun time with all this, and I hope that you are too. I think we should just jump right into this and get right to some of these questions. Once again, I do want to point this out. It's crazy. A lot of people are asking the same question. It's like, and I figure we'll touch off on a couple of things real quick. For starters,
yeah,
we both support Obama in the upcoming election.
No doubt.
There you have it. Next up, what happened to the neck tattoo that I got for the Brother Ali campaign? I had it covered. I have a new tattoo here. Check it out. I have a tattoo of a neck. A lot of people are asking about how we met.
Okay, I remember one time, it was around 94, 5 or something like that, and you were recording in the studio for a compilation, for the headshot compilation or something silly like that. And I was coming in with Beyond, and I was doing a couple songs for that. Walked in, you guys were just wrapping up your session, and funny, this is kind of funny, I think we just kind of touched on this in the last episode. Walked in and you guys were nitpicking on overdub.
Okay, I got a homeboy named Brendan from Melbourne, Australia, and he emailed us to ask, what kind of gear does Ant use to make his beats? Where does he get his drums from? I guess that's a two-part question. That's cheating. No more two-part questions, people.
I use the ASR10 keyboard, it's a sampling keyboard, and it's a pretty primitive machine compared to what you can get nowadays, but that's what I like. I'm into it. So, and as far as drum sounds, I generally get them from
Here's a question for both of us. Logan McDermott. Yo, that kid asked us a question last week. From Milwaukee, emailed to ask, what's the one thing that's always in your refrigerator besides alcohol?
Oh shit. Well, I always like to keep like a box of corn dogs. I like that shit. Especially those them state fair joints. What about you? Like, what's in yours?
The one thing you can always find in my fridge: maple syrup.
All right, so Paul from California, he wants to know, other than writing and rapping and handling your craft, what else do you, I don't know, do to get your mind off other shit, you know?
I like to drive. I find driving to be like a really good experience for me because it allows me to focus and concentrate on something other than the shit in my head or the things that might have been in my day. So I kind of self-medicate through driving, you know. And honestly, sometimes like when I feel extra environmentally guilty, I won't even drive. I'll just pretend like I'm driving. I'll go sit in the car, I'll turn the key backwards, I'll play some music.
Alright, so Lisa from Virginia wants to know, did either of us ever consider joining the U.S. military, and how come?
No, I never.
Just never, yeah.
What about you?
You know, actually I did. You know, my dad was in the Army, and all my days, and as a kid, I always thought that there was only two kind of men in the world, military and fucking firemen. And I don't know, I really was gonna pursue that because you know, if I was to quote like Full Metal Jacket, I wanted to be the first kid on my block to have a confirmed kill.
Here's a question from Gregory Scott, who lives in Minneapolis. He wants to know, at what point did quitting your day jobs become a possibility? Huh? All right, so we've come to the part of the show where we do the pseudo-celebrity question of the week, and this week's question comes directly to us from I Self Divine. Let's watch the question.
Hey, what's going down? What's going down? The question that I have for you is, how do you have a public life and a private life, and to let both of those have its own life separately? You know, for myself, I enjoy having quiet time with my kids and stuff without crazy people bothering you, all around your neck and whatnot, and fanatics and stuff, you know what I mean, outside your window chilling in the bush and, copying license plates and things of that nature. How do you separate that? What you have over here on stage versus what you have over here off stage, friends and family?
I actually never have that problem at all. Maybe if I go to an underground hip-hop show, people will say hi and everything, but other than that, it's no big deal. Is it maybe just a little bit different for you, I'm assuming?
I mean,
yeah.
You got to keep in mind, we're not really all that famous, so what the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. What the oh man. Yo. Jacob, go get Daddy's rifle.
So Piotr, from writing from Poland, wants to know, would you ever sell your music to like major corporations, the big guys,
For like an ad?
Yeah. And would you actually give a shit if people called you like a sellout or anything like that?
I could never really see myself doing any of that kind of corporate advertising bullshit, No sponsorships, like, that shit's all bullshit to me, and for the most part, it pretty much, it cheapens the art. Oh my God, that shit is gross. Oh fuck.
Didn't I see that same gag on Wayne's World?
Seriously, I can't see something like that happening. I mean, for starters, why would a major corporation want our music? Wow! That's it, man. It wraps up episode 3 of Painted Gold, man. Did you think we'd actually make this many of these things?
I didn't. I signed up for one. So
hey, man.
You imagine that.
Thanks for rolling, man. People are still sending questions, and so it's like, what are we gonna do? Don't forget, if you want to send in a question for the next episode, make sure you send it in to paintedgold@hotmail.com. You see that? Yeah, word. Send that shit in. Don't forget, just one question per email. All right, if you got multiple questions, you got to send multiple emails, which means I have to sit at the computer that much longer reading them. So maybe just send one. But if you really got more than one, send them. I'm going to read them. That's how I am. Don't forget, our favorite question of every week gets one free copy of the new CD, When Life Gives You Lemons, You Paint That Shit Gold, due in your stores April 22nd, 2008. I think that about says it all for this week, man. We'll see you guys next time. Word up. I love you.